Alright, so I tried thinking about what I wanted to draw last for the evening, and I figured I'd put it off long enough because, I mean, shit, I know my friends, and they would have been like, oh, God, here we go again. Yeah, something like that. So I figured, I'll do it now that I'm so far into it that they can't get mad at me, because then I can show them a picture and be like, but I drew all this before that. So here we go. We are going to draw me, the character, the professor himself, Professor Seth. The problem with Professor Seth, however, is that there is no one entity that is Seth. Well, there is. There's a single entity. Seth, the character, is a 10th dimensional being capable of transporting himself into any universe, any timeline, and be a character there, essentially. So he can be in anything. The only problem with him, however, is that once he enters a universe or a world or a timeline, he has to adhere to the rules of that universe. So if he were to enter our world, he must obey the laws of gravity. He must obey the laws of physics. If he invents anything, it must be compatible with the technology of the world. If he goes to a future universe where spaceships rule, he must assume the laws. He must, basically, wherever he goes, he must follow the rules. However, I've debated for a long time as to what his 10th dimensional form looks like. But recently I kind of came upon a good idea as to what he looks like in the 10th dimension. And finding this out, what he looked like, was mostly because of Tenzin. She seriously helps me with a lot of my ideas. There are his goggles. Time to color in his eyes. He has unnaturally bright green eyes. That's one thing that stays with him. No matter what dimension he goes into, he always has those exceptionally bright eyes. And then, what's the best way to describe his orb-like body? Multicolored? He shimmers a lot. Like, you can't look at him and go, oh, he's that color, or he's that color, or he's that color. Because his color changes so frequently. It is generally, however, in the cooler shades, which I didn't know was a thing. Cool shades. I thought that was just a thing Caden liked to talk about. Cool shades! Yes! So purple is definitely there. He's definitely a shade of purple. So we're just shading Seth in. And then repeat the pattern. I really like this blue. So, in case you couldn't tell, Seth is basically my cheaty face answer when I don't want to think of a new OC. I'll just go, it's just Seth. Fuck it, I don't want to make another character. Because I have so many. Like, it's not that I'm... Okay, well, I am lazy. But I just don't want to keep making new characters and adding to my collection, because I've forgotten about so many of them already. Well, no, I haven't. That's a lie. And there you have it. 10th dimensional Seth. He's a ball of glowing light. Yeah! So we did it! Yay! Alright, I guess tune in tomorrow and we'll do this all again. Except less characters, because I gotta get ready for work. Thanks for watching. As always, leave comments, leave answers, advice, responses. Tell me my OCs suck, tell them they rock. I don't really care. But enjoy.